Here in Phoenix, the roof is closed and the AC is pumping. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Washington Nationals and the Arizona Diamondbacks. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Zach Greinke is on the mound for the Diamondbacks. What's your take on him, Dan?
Zach Greinke, one of the most complete pitchers in the game of baseball. 4-pitch mix. I don't think anybody commands the fastball as well as Zach Greinke. Up, down, in and out. He can dot the fastball. Good curveball, good change. Has the slider that he'll throw to both righties and lefties. If Zach Greinke brings his A game, he can shut anybody down.
And now Bryce Harper. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Yeah.
Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
In now for Washington, Trey Turner. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first is in time, and Greinke's got himself 2 outs.
Batting third baseman number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Striding in now for the Nats, Anthony Rendon. The 3-2 pitch. Hit high and deep to right center. On the move is Pollard. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Max Scherzer, a Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Max Scherzer. Hello, Chief. It's Max, and it's not Agent 99. This is one of the best pitchers in the game of baseball. Upper to mid-90s fastball, powerhouse slider, and a great changeup. If he brings his A game, it's lights out for the opposing team.
So coming to the plate, David Peralta. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, after the leadoff knock right there, you know what they say. You get that leadoff guy on, I don't care how it's done. He usually comes around to score, but let's tip our hat to the pitcher. He set the tone in the top of the first, retiring in the middle.
Into the box, Ketel Marte. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Scherzer has thrown north of 1,800 big league innings in his career. And during that time, he's compiled over 2,100 strikeouts, placing him in the territory of greats like Roy Halladay and Vida Blue. In the air now out to left field. Adams has it in his tracks, and that's the first out of the inning. And now here's a look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. This guy won the National League Silver Slugger last year. You think about all the first basemen in the league that can swing the bat well and hit home runs, but he was at the top of the heap. I love watching him swing.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Tapper up the line. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Arizona. We are still scoreless. Here's Matt Adams now. Career line against Greinke. He's just 2 for 12. He's taken him deep once. Greinke stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. It was selected in the first round during the 2002 draft.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
And he got him.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And guys, I want to focus on the guy on the mound because he brings gold to the party, and I can't say enough how crisp and how effective a defense plays when the pitcher can field his position. There's nothing better than a pitcher who can help himself in the field.
Digging in, Ryan Zimmerman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Greinke ready now. The 1-1. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
And a swing and a miss by Zimmerman as he sat down on strikes here. There are 2 away.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he sent down via the strikeout.
Stepping in now, Matt Wieters. And even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher. No score here as we play inning number 2. Chopped weakly to the left. Descalso charging this one, and they will get no. He's in there. A very close play at first, and it looks like we're going to see time called here as he looked to come up a bit gingerly after he hit the first base bag. But from all indications, it looks like it won't be enough to take him out of the ball game. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Wieters leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Nationals leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Standing in, Steven Souza. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Here's Scherzer now 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1. The 2-1. Grounded back up the middle. Turner fields it cleanly, and there's one away.
Time for a look at the curly W on D. And let's focus our attention on the guy behind the dish, Matt Wieters. Not easy to do his job at get out of that crouch at 6'4", 6'5", and throw an absolute rocket down to second base. And oh, by the way, hit from both sides of the plate. Look for him to have a big day today.
Digging in, Daniel Descalso. Here now the 2-2. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Alex Avila. Pitch on its way to Avila. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. Now the 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Hit hard back up the middle, and Avila's going to reach. He's got a base hit.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with one out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second, looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Into the box now, Zach Greinke. Push to the right side. To second for one, and it's wide of the bag and right by him. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Errors are going to happen even at this level, but you'd like to limit them to times when they don't hurt you too much. Well, so much for that. The error brings 2 runs across the plate, so that did really sting.
Standing in now, Nick Ahmed. To 1-2 now. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
In now, David Peralta. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on just 1 hit in the inning, 1 error, and 1 man left on base. We've played 2 full. D-backs out in front, 2-0. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network. Thanks again for joining us from inside the air-conditioned confines of Chase Field in Phoenix. Stepping up now, Wilmer Defoe, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And here's a curveball looked at, strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Stepping in now, Max Scherzer. And there's ball 2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Harper.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. 2 out, nobody on. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
1-2, here it comes. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
3 balls, 1 strike to Ketel Marte. On deck, the powerful right-handed bat of Paul Goldschmidt. The 3-1. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Paul Goldschmidt, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for first baseman in the National League. Here it is, the 3-0. It is in there for strike 1. Marte gets his lead at first, nobody out. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the 3rd baseline.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
And another foul ball.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Payoff pitch one more time. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. One away.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent, because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Into the box now, A.J. Pollock. This is popped up. Zimmerman takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder.
Riding in once again, Steven Souza. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Diamondbacks, but they're on top 2-0. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and starting out the inning, the exciting speedster Trey Turner. And he will take strike 3 call. He's got another one. 5 straight strikeouts, and that's the 1st out of the inning.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Standing in now, Anthony Rendon. Fouled off. Here's Greinke's 1-2. And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Into the box, Matt Adams.
Watch your lips in the first couple rows there. He got the head out on that changeup. Good thing they enforced the new netting rules this year.
Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Another full count pitch home. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
The next 3-2. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
This is only their 2nd base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Adams, the runner at first with 2 gone. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Dribbled to the right side. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Diamondbacks lead this one 2-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Daniel Descalso. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Defoe comes up with it, and that's the first out.
The catcher, number 5, Alex.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Man, that is the Cardinals' sin for any pitcher, and you never expect a guy of this caliber to make that mistake. Had the hitter down 0-2 and let him off the hook by plunking him. He'll be talking to himself about that one.
Digging in to try it again, Zach Greinke. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. The 1-1 home. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit.
Hey, don't let the fact that this guy's on the mound fool you right here. This guy has a nice approach at the plate, knows what he's doing, has history. I'm not surprised he was able to mix in a base hit.
In now, Nick Ahmed. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he'll stay with it long enough to get the out at first. But meanwhile, the runners move up to second and third now with 2 away. Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, David Peralta, 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Just got a piece up the line. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Diamondbacks strand a pair as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Ready for another chance? Matt Wieters. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. Stepping in, Michael Taylor. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get fouled. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
And here now is Wilmer Defoe. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Liner toward right center. And a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center. Around second now and headed for third. And he is in there.
Yeah, he was on cruise control for a while, posting a lot of zeros, but after he gives up that triple, he's going to need to put some work in if he's going to get out of this inning unscathed.
Stepping in now, Max Scherzer. This is on the ground over to first. And they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple as the inning is over. No damage done after the 2-out triple. We'll come right back with more from Chase Field following this. Ready for another shot now. Ketel Marte. It was a walk in his last trip. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Well, that's ball three. The Diamondbacks right now would welcome a leadoff walk to start this inning.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Right over the middle, knee high.
Full count.
Now the payoff pitch home. Here's a high pop up. Zimmerman is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
First baseman, number 44.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Center fielder, number 11. A.J.
Up next for Arizona, A.J. Pollock. 0 for 2 for him to this point. 2 runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. High in the air out to center field. Taylor is there. And that retires the side. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. But they hold a 2-0 lead. And now Bryce Harper. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes.
Let's go, D-backs.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Pollock. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. And the Nationals are on the board, trailing 2-1 now.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Into the box now, Trey Turner. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. The 2-2 is looked at for ball 3.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And he fouls this one off. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Well, when you serve up pitches like that, Matty, you know these hitters are going to put some good swings on them. And that's what happens here as he blasts this thing. The last 2 hitters have really set the stage.
Man, I thought for sure we were going to see back-to-back jacks right there. Yeah, so now we'll see if the next guy can keep this train rolling. Into the box, Anthony Rendon. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. And to score the runner from second.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate. Usually gets deposited in the seats.
In now, Matt Adams. 1-2 now. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Ready for another shot now, Ryan Zimmerman. He was a ground out victim last time up. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Ready for another chance, Matt Wieters. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Go D-backs! Get it going, D-backs!
The 1-2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Avila recovers. And that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6, and we are tied 2-2. Ready once again, Steven Souza. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Third baseman, number 3, Daniel.
Digging in once again, Daniel Descalso. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball that just misses inside.
1-2.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Two runs, 3 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Defoe is there on to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away.
The catcher, number 5, Alex.
Riding in once again, Alex Avila. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-1. Scherzer looks in. Here's the 2-1. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. All tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6. Striding in now for the Nats, Michael Taylor. He'll start the 7th. And Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Here now the 2-2. Oh, that one got the pitcher. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Digging in the switch hitter, Wilmer Defoe. He made it to 3rd on a triple in his previous appearance. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. He pulls this one into right. And a diving effort, but the ball kicks off the right fielder's glove.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Standing in now, Max Scherzer. Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1.
Great decision there to pull back. Step number 1 in getting a sacrifice bunt down, make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
Back in standing. Now a bunt attempt here. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
The right fielder, number 34, Bryce Harper.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Bryce Harper, runner in scoring position with Sugan.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with a bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
A speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Boy, the Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do much all game long. This would be a great time to get something going.
Here we go.
The 1-2. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Fernando Salas is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Devin Marrero is also into the ball game as he'll hit in the number 8 spot here.
Third base and batting in the 8th spot. Number 10. Devin Marrero.
Nationals go home.
Stepping in now, Anthony Rendon. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Only 1 in the inning for the Nationals. 7th inning stretch time coming up here in the desert. The Nationals lead it 3-2. And that'll bring up Devin Marrero. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Lays off 2-2 now.
2-2. Let's go, D-back.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
On his way out to the mound now is the Washington manager. And the hook's coming with him as that'll be all for Max Scherzer. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Sammy Solis takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Nick Ahmed will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out.
Wait for the pitch.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is stranding him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, David Peralta. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
He's going. He's
Runner
going.
goes for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. The tying run is in to score from second. It's a 3-3 game.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Into the box, Ketel Marte. This is in the air out to right field. Harper has a read on it. 2 gone. Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Paul Goldschmidt, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 8th inning coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Here's Matt Adams now. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Count remains full.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Full count still. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball.
When you know a guy has a great changeup on the mound, you got to be willing to give up pull side of the plate from time to time. It just looked like his timing was a smidge off.
Another payoff pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
The batter, first baseman.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now in his career matchups with Fernando Salas. He's a .333 hitter. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Now to the plate, Matt Wieters. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Pollock has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Nationals gone in order. Still tied 3-3.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Washington, number 26, Trevor Stock.
Digging in to try it again, A.J. Pollard. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Too high, ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
In now, Steven Souza. Hit out towards second. And that's the second out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Fernando
Gerard Dyson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 1, Gerard Dyson.
2 out, nobody on. And he won't offer it that. Too high, 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Silvino Bracho will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
Silvino Bracho.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Taylor. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
Nope.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Strike.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Standing in now, Wilmer Defoe. A ball and 2 strikes.
He can't take the heater.
This is hit softly to 3rd. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Hey, they don't all have to be beautiful. They just have to be base hits, and that's exactly what that was. Soft liner into left field. Nice job.
Howie Kendrick will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 12, Howie Kendrick.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. 2-1. Runners on the move for second. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Come on, be back.
Now the 3-2 pitch. This one's down to third. There's one. Back to first, but he wasn't able to set his feet that time as he gets knocked down, and they only get one.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Stepping in now, Bryce Harper. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Boy, Dero, that's a tough play for any first baseman. You're trying to hold that runner on, and you have to make a diving attempt to try to knock that ball down.
Yeah, just a nice piece of hitting by the batter right there, trying to make the first baseman be in 2 places at once.
Into the box, Trey Turner. That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2. Now a throw over to first, and he's back standing. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Popped him up. Avila is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We're knotted up, headed to the bottom of the 9th as the Diamondbacks will try to walk it off in the desert. Rafael Bautista will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 9.
Carlos Torres comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
Number 59, Carlos Torres.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. 2-2 pitch just missed. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. Curveball got him swinging for the 1st out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Chris Owings will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. 1 out, nobody on. Can't connect there. It's 2-2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate, Nick Ahmed. His career line against Carlos Torres. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Grounder down the line at third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Touche, sir. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means free baseball here this afternoon. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Chris Owings is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third down.
Now playing third base, number 16, Chris.
And now for Washington, Anthony Rendon. He went down on strikes last time up. Here's the 1-1. Missed with a slider. The 2-1 home is in there for the second strike. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Souza on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner. So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Matt Adams, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. In there at the letters, 1 and 2 now.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2 and 2. The 2-2 is a ball below the zone. Due next, there's Ryan Zimmerman. Here's the 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Into the box now, Ryan Zimmerman. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Now the 0-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. And that's through for this first base hit in this one. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
In now, Matt Wieters. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. A chance to win it now as we head to the bottom of the 10th, still tied. Andrew Stevenson will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 45.
Digging in and looking for more, David Peralta. He singled his last time up. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1 and 2. The 1-2 misses, ball 2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 2-2 one more time. Hard hit ball to second. And that's out number one.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Up next for Arizona, Ketel Marte. He flew out in his last at-bat. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Paul Goldschmidt. This is foul right side.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
2-2 the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Flying toward right center. Bautista is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. Diamondbacks down in order. Score remains tied at 3-3.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Diamondbacks, number 66.
Ready for another chance? Michael Taylor struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. The next 0-2 is taken. That's ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilmer Defoe. Last time through was a base hit. The 1-1 home is a slider that can't catch the outside. In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Here's the 2-2. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded by Owings. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Up next for Washington, pitcher.
Number 49 will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 49.
Two out, nobody on. in there. 1-2 now.
1-2.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. The 2-2 gets him looking up around the letters. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Still tied 3-3. Ryan Madsen takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th.
Ryan Madsen.
Digging in to try it again, A.J. Pollock 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Here now the 2-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Pollock is retired, and there's one away.
Right fielder.
Ready for another shot now. Steven Souza. He was a ground out victim last time up. Now the 2-1 pitch is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Now batting.
John Ryan Murphy will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 36, John Ryan Murphy.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. The 2-1. Taken, strike 2. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Full count.
The 3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Turner loves it. On to first, and that'll mean a 12th inning is in order as this inning is over. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Archie Bradley gets the ball as he'll take over to start this 12th inning.
Number 25, Archie Bradley.
And now for Washington, Rafael Bautista. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The 1-1 is a letter high fastball swung on and missed.
1-2 is the count.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. The 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled away.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Down the third baseline. Owings is there. On to first, and how important is it to keep this guy off base in a tie ball game? One away. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. Head-to-head numbers against Archie Bradley. He's gone 3 for 6. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Now batting, third baseman, Anthony.
Striding in once again, Anthony Rendon. And looking to improve on a 1 for 5 effort so far. Now the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. Turned on down the line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Turner's on his horse on his way to second. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Knuckle curve, and he can't ring him up as it goes to 2-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Andrew Stevenson. Turner at second. Rendon is over at first with 1 away. Here's a fastball now that's hit softly down the line to third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. Throw to third, but he's in there as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now, and he's got an opportunity to add to this lead, but the double play is in order. The 1-1 home. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. And 2-2.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
The 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Swung on and missed. He got him.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Stepping in now, Michael Taylor. Well, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, and 3 men left on base. And now we'll see if what's left of this crowd can rally their troops. Bottom of the 12th inning coming up. It's the Nationals 4 and the Diamondbacks 3. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Sean Doolittle is on now, hoping to finally wrap things up in the bottom of the 12th.
Batting in the 6th spot, number 62, Sean Doolittle. Now catching and batting in the 9th spot, number 29.
Up next for Arizona, Alex Avila. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
2-1.
Now the 2-1. Drilled down the line. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
And that was a no doubles defense in action right there, and it paid off big time. That ball was scorched, but the third baseman was guarding the line more than usual to prevent an extra base hit, and it ended up being pretty much right at him. That's good stuff.
Come on, Nick, you can do this.
Into the box, Nick Ahmed. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Great job there of cashing in on a 3-1 count to extend the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, David Peralta.
Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, David Peralta. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. 1-1. And that one got a piece of it.
And this is the case of a guy taking one for the team. I think he could have gotten out of the way of this one, but he leans into it and puts himself on board. Now he represents the winning run, so it's a good move.
Arizona down to its last strike. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. He makes the catch, and the Nationals finally put this one to bed in 12 innings as the ball game is over.
Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Ryan Madson gets the W on the mound. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.